Hey, what's up, guys? Lago here. Today we're going to be looking at some San Diego Comic-Con reveals as well as things from overseas in Hong Kong. Let's take a look. A lot of these photos come from all over the internet, including Toy Shiz, Toy Migos, and various other people. First off, we have Mephisto. This was a big reveal by Hasbro. This is going to come with the throne, several different heads, new body, fully articulated, and it's going to be set as a pre-order, very similar to Dragon Man. So it's only going to be available like that, so you could pick that up. Just like Dragon Man, made to order, the Mephisto, everybody's been asking about it. Lots of skulls, and it comes with the throne, which is incredible. So if you've been waiting for Mephisto, this is the one to get. Next up, we're going to be looking at the comic reveals. Here we have World War II Logan, looking really awesome. Followed by another comic reveal, Rachel Summers, also known as Dark Phoenix, getting the Excalibur team all together. Big deal for a lot of Marvel Legends collectors. Speaking of teams, we got Feral. Big reveal with Feral, comic reveal. And next up, we have one kind of out of the ordinary. We have Marvel's Warbow. Don't know much about him, but hey, it's a translucent figure. That's always fun. We have this 2-pack right over here. Star Fox and Champion of the Universe. I don't know much about them, but they look pretty cool. Pretty crazy hairline, though. Next up, we have Emperor Doom. This is really awesome because the Doom mixed with Doctor Strange. Cool stuff. And then followed by Storm. A lot of people have been asking for this costume of Storm, and we have Storm with the retro card. Next up, we have the X-Men 97 reveals. We have Emma Frost. This is taken from the show floor by Toy Migos. Shout out to Janie and the Toy Migos out there, always giving us amazing shots. We have Sunspot, really cool, and Cable. Cable's the one that really caught my attention. It's hard to get good Cable figures, and this Cable just looks straight out of the animation. Can't forget about the 2-packs. We have the Sports Gambit and the Sports Rogue playing basketball. That face sculpt looks awesome. We have a 2-pack with Jean as well as Cyclops. And then we have the Wolverine in his regular outside outfit. We have another 2-pack with the brown suit Wolverine as well as Storm. And here's another shot of the Cyclops with the Jean Grey. We also have a good shot of the Gambit with the Rogue. Crazy ab articulation. I don't know about that. And we have Wolverine brown suit. And a nice close-up of the Cyclops as well at the showroom floor. And another shot of the Cyclops right over here with Wolverine in the background. And here's some more reveals of the X-Men 97. We have Morph, the Morph figure with a brand new body, very, very thin body. And it comes with several different head sculpts. Here's a promo shot of Emma Frost looking great. Great head scan. Their head sculpts are getting so much better each time. Jubilee from X-Men 97. Again, looking like it came straight out of the animation. And then we also have Sunspot, looking really cool with nice little effects over there, some fire effects. And another shot of Wolverine with his outside getup, his typical button-down flannel and coat. And then we have the one that I think a lot of people are going crazy for, Cable, X-Men 97 Cable. And we have the shot of all of them all together. This is one whole wave of X-Men 97. Hasbro keeping X-Men 97 in your hands. Now, way out of there, we're going into Jax with the Fly Bart. I thought this was so cool. The Fly Bart. This is from one of those episodes. So good. And then we also have the King Kong Homer. I like this one. This looks cool. They have little action features, but the Bart is the one that really catches my attention. Big reveal from Jada. Brand new Street Fighter Alpha Ryu Bengus style art. Looking fantastic. Here we have another reveal. They're going to be doing one more reveal. Here we have Charlie or Nash. Again, this is a prototype, so you see the paint is a little off, but this looks so good. The Bengus art is right there. It's like straight out of the artwork, and I think the articulation looks really nice and smooth. I don't know. Jada's really putting in all that work, and you know the price is going to be good. Here's a shot of the Ryu next to the Storm Arena Ryu, and it's up to you guys what you think, but oh man, it's tough. It's tough now. Why not both? Why not both? Here we have some Sonic slash DC figures. I know a lot of these have been shown off, but these are the newer ones. We have Knuckles and Superman. We have Cyborg and Cyborg Tails. And what's cool about this is you're getting to see another company doing DC figures. And we have Batman and Shadow. So not only do we have Darkseid, now we have actual superheroes like Batman, Cyborg, and Superman. Now for me, this was one of the biggest, coolest reveals. Mondo doing Lizard. Can't wait for that. Mondo doing Beast with the lab coat. Oh my gosh. Mondo killing it with all these images here of Batgirl, Superman packed out. And don't forget about Disney's Gargoyles. We have Goliath also packed out, looking just like the cartoon. This one came out of nowhere. It's Doom animated. Interesting. Maybe Fantastic Four animated. We have Merman 1/6 for the Motu line. Squad's going crazy. Not only Rocco's Modern Life, but we're also getting King of the Hill. And then Brandon Gash doing a lot of this work here with the Shredder as well as the Leonardo for TMNT 1/6. These are looking so good. I can't wait. Mondo going crazy with the reveals. They're going to take my money. This came out of nowhere. This is Mega Man X. We have some Mega Man X figures from Hyatt Toys. So not only do we have this figure, we also have Zero and Mega Man X. So Mega Man's going crazy as well. So it's just like Street Fighter. Like Capcom went crazy. You're getting the Jada, you're getting the 3-0. Now Hyatt Toys throwing in a little Mega Man X style here. So there's a lot of options for Mega Man right now. And you get to decide what you want. This was not at San Diego Comic-Con, but this is the Mafex reveals. Some of the ones that stood out were Venom 2099 and this new blue Venom with a little bit of shading that I've never seen before. So those are things that I haven't seen. We also have Negative Suit Spider-Man. So that's a good one right over there. And these are Spider-Man that we've seen before with Black Suit and Scarlet Ben Reilly. Here we have Lobo. Lobo is a new reveal. I've never seen Lobo on display, but Mafex doing Lobo. And not only that, going with the 90s, we're getting the Death of Superman figures. So we have like a battle damage Superman, a little diorama, as well as Doomsday. Now going to Hush, we have the Batgirl, Hush Batgirl. Not only that, we're going to get a lot of other Hush figures, including a Superman, a Batman, a Bruce Wayne. Take a look at this Superman. Looks like a new sculpt for Superman. I don't know if this is the Hush. It kind of looks like the Hush. So maybe like a new sculpt for the Superman. Maverick out of nowhere. I don't know where this came from, but this is looking awesome. Usually Mafex does like really skinny figures. This looks nice and thick and wide. We have Bruce Wayne. This Bruce Wayne figure with the trench coat and the suit in the bottom. Really nice design. And we have a Wonder Woman coming from Mafex. So this Wonder Woman looks like, to me, it kind of looks like the Hush Wonder Woman, I'm guessing, maybe. But who knows? And going with the movies, a lot of the stuff we've seen, but they have that newer Keaton bodied Superman. So we have that newer Keaton. And then this Hush Superman with this cool, I guess this is going to be like an add-on on the top with the chest symbol showing and everything. So this looks really cool. This was not revealed at kind of Comic-Con or anything like that, but it's a big one. They've been hinting at it. SHF Scarlet Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse, and with all that cross-hatching and all that cell shading, it looks like it's been ripped out of the comic, even though it's coming from the animated movie. So the animated movie made it look just like that, and I think this is one of the best uses on like a 12-inch figure of this cell shading and shaded look. I know Mafex did it with Spider-Man, but this is looking even crazier. Shout out to SHF for doing this. Here we have the unmasked head as well, and this looks fantastic. I think a lot of companies better look at this, because this is taking it to another level. Yes, we have the articulation, but the paint applications are fantastic. Not only that, from SHF, we also have some Gundam Wing figures. Don't know much about this guy, but hey, he looks cool. He looks like a regular body at the bottom, kind of like a soft rubbery plastic tank top, and a bunch of different face sculpts. We have like the angry face sculpt over here. We also have the actual Gundam in the background here. So if you're a big Gundam Wing fan, this is the one. This is definitely the one. Here's another shot of this character, and people in the comments are going to hate me for this, but I should know what Gundam Wing characters are, but during that time I was too busy watching Dragon Ball on Toonami, so I was watching a lot of Dragon Ball during the Gundam Wing stuff. But this figure looks awesome. It looks great, good articulation, everything you could think of with SHF. They're always doing their thing, and this looks fantastic. Next, we have something that a lot of people have been waiting for, Iceman from Mafex, and we have this translucent figure. Also has a little bit of blue tint, a bunch of different accessories, some ice accessories we have here, and a bunch of different head sculpts, including the flat top head sculpt that a lot of people have been waiting for. So we have the flat top head sculpt right over there. This is looking really, really good. Like almost not surprisingly good. Mafex always does great, but usually to me, a lot of their X-Men figures and their Spider-Man figures look too thin, and this one just looks about right. So we have the teeth grinning face sculpt, the normal staring face sculpt, a bunch of accessories, new type of plastic. I wonder how that's going to feel in hand. Here we have an image of the effects, the ice effects on the hands. And yeah, this Iceman's looking fantastic. A lot of people have been waiting for it. A lot of people waiting for a good Iceman 112 figure, and I think the time has come. But what ends up happening with a lot of this stuff, like you'll get this one, everybody goes crazy, and then all of a sudden a bunch of other companies are going to be making this type of figure. I'm not saying I know anything, but usually that's what happens. I don't know. But hey, if you want, here we have a new Iceman figure. This is Mafex. You know it's going to move really well. It's going to feel really good. And yeah, so adding to your X-Men collection for Mafex. And continue with Mafex, we have this hinted at Punisher, and it finally was revealed, and a lot of mixed reviews with this one. It's an interesting piece. I feel like the proportions are a little wonky, especially this back over here. Hopefully they take it back, pun intended, to the drawing board and fix a couple of these proportions up, because those skinny arms and skinny legs do not match up with that top body. It's kind of weird. It's almost super exaggerated. And here we have some of the accessories. We have some firearms as well as some golden holsters. Here we have another image of the Punisher holding one of those accessories. I just feel like Mafex really has to take this back to the drawing board. It's looking a little crazy with these proportions. I'm surprised they let this out. Maybe they wanted to look like this, but to me it just looks a little weird. And here are some of the face sculpts or face plates that you can see, face sculpts in this case, and it looks like The Undertaker. And then we have a movie Venom. These movie figures, they're making so many of them that it feels like you're getting the same figure over and over. But each company, they put their little spin on it, and I think Mafex did a pretty good job with this one. Comes with a bunch of different head sculpts, and looks pretty cool. We have the half mask head sculpt, looks very much like a Hot Toys one. We have the open mouth with the tongue coming out. Again, nice paint applications in the tongue area as well as the teeth. Here we have another one with the tongue coming out with the mouth not so wide open. Looks like they put a nice little wash on that tongue, and again, the yellowish teeth. Here we have the mouth open with the tongue a little bit more inside. So these head sculpts are kind of wild. just different positions of the tongue, I guess. And then he shut his mouth, and he has his mouth closed with the tongue inside. So yeah, Mafex doing a Venom. Hot Toys revealed some cool things like the Death Stranding on the beach figure, and I think this looks just like the show. This looks just like the game. Never got to play this game. I'm a huge Hideo Kojima fan. Never got to play part 1 or part 2, but I've been watching some of the videos about it, and this one looks fun. This one looks cool. I'd love for them to come out with the ninja character. There's like a ninja character in there that look really cool. Again, I've never played it, so I don't know their names. I think this guy's name is Sam. I'm not sure. Yeah, there'll be a deluxe version and a non-deluxe version. This looks like it's not going to be able to move too much. There's just too many things going on. But if you're a huge Death Stranding fan, this looks like the one to get. This looks awesome. It looks just like the game. Honestly, it looks just like the game. And I think it looks great. Next up, we have another RoboCop. This is RoboCop 2. So you're getting a different color in the armor. I prefer this color, not the movie. The movie's not my favorite. I like part 1. You get a little bit of battle damage parts as well. But this color, this like purplish, bluish, translucent, like iridescent type of look is really cool for RoboCop. So if you already have the original version, you can get this one, and with new faceplates, new accessories, and a new paint job, it's going to feel like a totally different figure. So not only do you get all these accessories and everything, you also get the battle damage. I mentioned it before, but there's a lot of battle damage pieces. You have the helmet, we have the chest plate. So a lot of these battle damage pieces for this RoboCop 2 figure from Hot Toys. We get some awesome, like really great likeness of RoboCop here. So this is taking, I'm not sure if that's the from the original piece, but I know these face plates or these mouth plates are different. There are a lot of people talking about them on the groups. And speaking of RoboCop, we also get the RoboCane. So this came out of nowhere. It's been hinted at here and there, but finally you have someone to face off with your RoboCop Hot Toys. And with all this paint apps, with all the little intricacies here, I feel like this is going to be one of those figures that people might sleep on, but then it's going to be super rare. I don't see them making this again. If they reuse the sculpt, I don't know, maybe some kind of crazy paint job, battle damage or something, I'm not sure. But look at all the paint apps on it already. This RoboCane is looking really good. Obviously, you know, if you're really into RoboCop, you're going to see some things. I've been seeing some people in the groups talking about how, like, maybe it's not broad enough or something's a little off. But for someone that just watches RoboCop here and there, which, you know, these things are expensive, so they're probably not picking this up. But if it's just someone that's coming over the house and you have this on display, they're not going to notice any of that stuff. So RoboCane looks awesome. Again, look at these little paint details everywhere, and the little TV screen light up type of thing looks really cool too. Going back to Street Fighter, 5.2 Toys. 5.2 Toys did hints at, and during Toy Fair I did look at the prototypes, but we have some colored images of their Street Fighter 6 figures. We have 2 versions of Chun-Li, we have Ryu, and these are a little bit smaller, but they're gonna look great on your shelf. Anyway, lots of news. I didn't cover everything. I try to cover as much as I can. It's already almost like a 20-minute video. But thanks for watching, and, you know, shout out to everybody that posted images. You can check out my Instagram. It's full of it. Cheney's out there, Ernie's out there, Toy Amigos is out there doing their thing, and we're all posting all the news as much as we can to keep you guys up to date. But I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching Lagoland. And if you watched the whole thing, that's pretty crazy. Hit a 1 or on the comment. Watch the whole thing. That's kind of crazy. But anyways, thanks guys. Peace out.
Lagoland.